Welcome to the Keeping It Real Conversation Show with your host, Camila, aka Sunshine. It is Thursday, July 13th, 2023. We are in the land of the living, of course. I believe in 6 degrees of separation. You're literally one person away, one advice away, one help away from where you need to be in your destiny. It's been proven over and over again since I started this show. I always state that I have some of the dopest people that grace this platform. Tonight is no different than any other night. I'm so excited to have this conversation with this young man. Oh my gosh. I met him, I want to say this was June. This is June or May?
It might have been May. Maybe the end of May, beginning of June. Let's go with that.
And he was on stage at my friend's, I would call it a vibe session. And I was very impressed. Not only with the conversation that he was rapping, but his presentation. And afterwards, I was like, yeah, you don't know me, but you're going to know me. Because I need you on my show. And he was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, queen. That's what he said. Yes, queen. And here we are tonight. So I'm going to read his bio real quick. 19-year-old singer, songwriter, producer, musician, actor, poet, entertainer, and painter from Motown, Detroit. Starred on Broadway, playing the role of young Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, and Berry Gordy in New York's Motown, the musical. Also, he's artist and leading role in 2 new movies. Sometimes I'm gonna say you walk past some of the gems of the world and don't even know who they really are.
Yeah, definitely.
Until you have conversations with them.
Absolutely.
And this is why we are here tonight. Again, I want to welcome, and I always state this, remember their faces, remember their name.
Definitely.
Tonight we have Sage. S-A-G-E.
Yes. How y'all doing? I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me. Ready to get into the conversation.
So, Sage, spreading all good energy.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with your name?
It's actually kind of crazy because my name went through a few transitions. At first, it was like just my regular name, government name, and then it transformed to my initials, which is SRP. So like when I was super young, I was going by SRP, and then it evolved into me just becoming who I am, gaining knowledge, certain perspectives on the world. And so I started to become an advocate for certain things. And one of those things was good energy. And I felt like that's what I wanted to put out the most in my music. And so that being a part of my artistry name is just a part of who I am,
So with you being 19, and sometimes those the ages where we're still finding ourselves, right?
For sure.
We're still trying to figure out how to maneuver. We're out of school. We're out of high school. We might be in college. Yeah. Or we're, hey, we trying to get some kind of handle or idea on being an adult, right?
Yeah, being grown. Yeah.
So take us back to, when did you know that you were special?
I ain't gonna say when I knew I was special, but when I knew I had something special in me that I could use to affect people, I think was at definitely an early age, because I think my mom recognized the gift in me first. So she kind of cultivated um, my lifestyle around that, around my gifts, just excelling them and helping them grow. And so we would perform around the community and in churches and things of that nature. And I would see the power that it had on people, the effect that it had on people on stage. As a little kid, I could feel that. So I always gravitated to that, honestly. And it's been that energy ever since.
So what gift came out first?
Um, Definitely music in some type of way. My mom had told me this story when I was younger, that she would put like headphones on her belly while she was pregnant with me. So I think that might be like the first recollection of music that I have. And I started playing the drums and singing at first. So definitely music. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what type of music was in the home with you growing up?
It's crazy because when I think about my musical catalog, like of what I listen to now compared to what it used to be when I was in the house, completely different and way, longer. It was just gospel. It was nothing but gospel. Like what I say, nothing but gospel, nothing but gospel. Like maybe a little old school, like Motown, maybe a little bit of James Brown or some Aretha or something like that. But for the most part, it was definitely gospel.
Okay, so you're young, you're a sponge, you're, being fed, the gospels, as you would say, um, old school Motown.
Yeah.
So with you doing Broadway, which is not easy.
At all. At all. I was
How,
like,
how did we get there?
repeat that one more time. It froze up just
How did we get to Broadway? Or do we need to like do the steps?
um, so when I was younger, I was in the choir at my middle school, Dodge Choir. And my choir teacher had came to me with the opportunity um, to audition for Motown the musical. And of course, I had already been a Michael Jackson fan, and I had already been introduced to Motown, and I think that kind of gave me an older soul, just tapping into the spirit of Michael or whatever. So when I auditioned, I think I was one amongst many. I forgot specifically how many kids to come to Chicago for an in-person audition. So I sent them the tape and told me to come to Chicago. I went to Chicago, auditioned for the whole production and the people or whatever. And then I went back home when like a couple months had passed. And so, I'm like, I don't know if I made it. I'm in my head as a little kid, I'm thinking, okay, I didn't make it. Let's just move on to, And then he called me, was like, we need you to come to New York, because you got it. So you're going to have to come learn the script and all this stuff and move to New York. So relocated to New York with my family for that time being, and just went to work.
So how long was that particular span with the Motown play?
It was about a little over a half a year. So about 7, maybe 8 months, something like that.
Yeah. So how was that experience for you?
It was it was absolutely crazy, especially being at that age. But I was happy because I was doing what I love, and I had my family there. So my mom kept me protected from a lot of stuff that kids shouldn't have to deal with, and I thank her for that. So for the most part, New York was just a new learning experience for me. It was a fun experience for me getting to play one of my all-time heroes on stage every single night in front of 1,500 people, and at the time I didn't know, like I said, specifically what was going on, but man, and I said it's a dream. It's a dream come true to be a kid. So absolutely.
So playing Michael. So were you singing, dancing, speaking, all of that?
Yeah. Yep. So like we would have man, I remember there was this one part in the musical where you would come on in auditions. It's like the second half of the musical. You would come on auditioning for Barry Gordy. This was the scene, and then he would say that he signed us. We would have to hurry up, go off, quick change into a whole nother costume, wig, hat, all this. Hurry up, go on stage, and then perform like a 3-4 song medley. Hurry up, go back off stage, and then and change again for another number, like back to back to back. So just doing all that, dancing, singing, speaking, changing, all that type of stuff. The whole 9 yards for sure.
So did you get a chance to meet any famous people while you were doing it?
For sure. Uh, man, I met, of course, Barry Gordy, Smokey. I met Whoopi Goldberg. Man, I met a few people. I met a few people for sure. Yeah. I can't
So
remember.
so from that moment on, was it solidified to you this is something I want to do for the rest of my life?
Definitely. I think that was where I really fell in love with, or not even really fell in love, but I really seen how big of a scope this could reach. Like in the church or around the community is, is one thing, local, intimate, but to perform in front of 1,500 people every night from literally all over the world, and then them wanting to talk to you after and your autograph and stuff like that, it just opens up the world for you. Like, man, it's touching this many people, So that's kind of what it did for me.
And what age was that again?
I was about like 10. I think I was about 10, 11, 10 going on 11, something like that.
So after that, you moved back to Michigan?
Yeah, I moved after that. I moved back to Detroit, and finished a semester at the school that I was already going to, and I kept working. Started working on personal music. I think right around that time is when I started writing my own music. After Broadway, for sure. And then I recorded my first single, which y'all probably would never, ever hear. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know where it is. But even if I found it, I'd probably be like, but I recorded my first single called, I'm gonna tell you what it's called. It's called Ambulance. So yeah, and after that, a couple years later, when I got to high school, I started my first album. So,
okay. So what high school did you go to?
I went to DSA, Detroit School of Arts, high school. Yeah.
Okay.
Splendid school. My
Okay.
personal, from my experience.
I've heard great things about DSA. So what was the journey like of doing the audition for DSA? Because you just can't just walk into school.
You know what? It was actually bigger than what I thought it was. And I think the person who made it bigger than what I thought it was or bigger than what it seemed was my great grandfather, who took me to my audition. And he was just saying like he was kind of boosting me up in a way, but it was giving me pressure. And I'm like, you're getting that. I don't know if you want to put this much faith in me. Like, you put a lot of pressure on me right now. Because he was like, it makes you, when you go in there and you sign, he was talking about contracts and stuff and putting your full name. And I'm like, granddad, like, this is just a school where I'm about to, and audition and stuff like that. So I think when I went in there, it definitely put on a little bit more pressure. But I think being around musical energy, being around creative energy, relaxing as a creator, because you at home. So when I got there, I felt pretty much at home.
Okay. So your time at DSA, and what exactly are you perfecting? Are you perfecting songwriting, singing, acting? What are you doing?
At DSA. So when I was at DSA, obviously graduating now. When I was at DSA, I think because I almost went in there to be a vocal major, but I have been singing literally all my life, for the most part, and me wanting to be more involved in producing and creating my own work and compositions and things of that nature to sing to. I wanted to expand my musicality, my musicianship. So I ended up saying to myself, making the final decision of being a band major. So I went through the study band, musical instruments, and music theory, and then I minored in vocal. So I was in vocal jazz. So I was able to major in minor, which is not easy. Out of high school, like that.
Mm-hmm. So, you're doing music and you're doing vocals, so you have the best of both worlds. You pretty much can write your own ticket. So after DSA, what were you doing?
So, man, I think after DSA, it was just about, and I think my whole life was just about following the good energy that I experienced through ministering my gift, and just learning and growing. So in high school, putting on productions and creating an album, made my first album. When I got out, I had already been, so my first album I released 10th grade. That was my first album. So by the time I get out, it's about 2 or 3 years later when I started working on my third one. But then around that time is when I first got my movie. I got my first movie offer about a half a year out of high school. And so I auditioned for that, and I was making a movie and working on music. And then I did the movie, halfway done with the music. And then I did another movie, another side movie, continuing to work on the music. And then I ended up doing another movie, a third movie, right around the time when I started to finish my album. So the album took in total about 3 years to finish. It started from 10th, 11th grade after I dropped my first album. And then I was just making movies from there. And I was trying to, or not even trying to, but what I'm doing is correlating worlds, the acting world, the movie world with my music, and pushing my music through that way. Since I love to do both. And then just getting on both of those scenes and networking and meeting so many connections and people that do so many stuff, just helps with the purpose of building my network, my family, my community, my team, if you will, of people that will propel me to reach more people.
Okay. We getting a little feedback, and your voice sounds funny.
Say that one more time.
We're getting like feedback, and your voice is sounding funny.
Yeah, my voice is sounding funny. Okay, because that's exactly what I'm experiencing on this side for you. Like it's been like a lagging or like stagnant.
Try to go out and come back in.
Okay.
You guys were able to hear him enough and also enjoying this conversation. Hopefully we can get everything going where we can actually hear him with no static. I hope you guys are enjoying your Thursday evening. course, all is well. Let's enjoy this theme music by Robert Jeffries. I appreciate him for sure for doing the theme songs on my to the platform. It's amazing that he's already on Broadway doing Michael Jackson. That's amazing. Literally here from the city of Detroit, 19 years old, out here doing amazing things. Been doing amazing things. So I'm excited for him, and of course, just much success as he continues to follow his dreams. Uh-oh. Let's see.
Wi-Fi, right?
Lie Sender.
Now I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Okay, hold on. Do you see me clearly?
Yes.
Okay.
That's better.
Yeah. Hold on one quick second. Stronger connection so I can make sure it's not me. This C-R-A. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay. Good now?
Yes.
Good? Okay. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Sorry. That was my connection. That one's on me. No, I'm just playing.
Mm-hmm. So, we're out of DSA and you're focused. You were basically double majored. And so what happens after high school? Okay, we back. Okay, you back now?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix the connection. Sorry. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry.
We sure?
Hmm.
Okay. So you graduated from DSA, and now what?
So, no, that's real. Okay. Graduated from DSA. Got my first offer. For a movie to audition. I initially, and at the same time, I was working on my second album. And I initially auditioned for the supporting character. They told me they wanted me as the main character. So I was able to get the star role for that movie. And put yep, I was able to get that well. That's basically what I do. So since graduating high school is correlating the movie world with my music so I can reach more people through that way. And then I just love acting. Always have. Uh, so that's basically what I've been doing is just acting, building my team, networking, and putting more music out there. Working more music videos coming soon as well. And doing those. So just basically creating, networking, building, you know, it's the process, you know.
I think when it blacked out again, it did it again.
Okay. So um, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Still hear um like crunching static. Your voice sound funny.
Same for me. Yeah, I'm trying to.
Guys, we're gonna still keep trying. Um, things just happen. I can still hear it.
Hello. switching. I'm gonna try switching to my laptop.
Okay.
I better. That's your quality, but hopefully the connection is better.
Keep talking.
Can you hear me? 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
All right. Sorry about that.
So we have gotten to the point where you've gotten lead roles in movies,
Right.
And trying to do the best of both worlds, both acting as well as. So, are we considering your music singing, or is it just rap, or is both?
I like to think it's both, because I've put a lot of time into both the crafts and perfecting them. So, of course, the foundation is singing, but when I got around to about 7th grade, 6th grade, is really when I fell in love with rap for real. And ever since then, I've been working on it. So, I definitely would say I'm both.
Got it. So when I met you, or when I saw you perform, it was conscious. I call it conscious rap.
Right.
And I think the issue that I had with rap at the time, or growing up with rap, it was a lot of stuff I didn't understand or I couldn't relate. And so I was like, yeah, that's not, it doesn't move me. But when I heard you and your performance with it, I was just like, oh, he got something.
Yeah.
I was very impressed, as you would say, your energy.
Thank
so
you.
For those who are in the craft of singing rap, quote unquote, so you have to get an audience something to look forward to, right?
Right now? Okay. Let me see. What a surprise. Thought of me and you, girl, would never have crossed my mind. But you got a strong aura, I'm thankful you let it shine. And I can't help the feelings it created deep inside. Let it see your smile. Let it when you talk. Feelings getting stronger. Something like the hawk. Anxious because the past. Somewhat a dark history, but every day is different, queen. You my biggest mystery. Lifting me, shifting me. You moving my soul. Got me asking, is it meant to be? Story untold. Daydreaming about you kissing me. Or me pulling you close, then we dance real slow. When I gently snatch your soul, have you moving like a ghost. But I replace it with my heart. A clean slate for me. You gave me a new start, gave me a new spark. And when it gets cold, I don't mind because all that I need is your vibe. And I can't wait to see your face. Cause girl, it makes me weak. Cause all I need is your vibe. So won't you bring it over here? Cause baby, I can feel you near. Cause all I need is your vibe, yeah. I go.
That was it? You want to stop? You sure?
Well, you said a little taste of what they can expect or what to come. That's a vibe, which is one of my singles from my last album, my latest album, Portals. So that's everywhere. So if you like it, feel free to search it up and give it a play.
It was called Vibe.
Yes, VIBE by Sage.
I was all in, right? I was like, stop it already? What?
Yeah. Sorry. No, I mean, I was only following orders, really,
That was not an order. Oh my God. Cut it out.
You said a taste. You said a taste.
What? Again. So, wow. Where I go from here? I was enjoying the vibe. So I got stuck for a minute. So
No problem.
The moments of penning something, hearing something, and saying, I think I should put this out. What is your process like?
That's a good question. That's a good question, only because I'm still kind of developing it and figuring it out, only because I don't have a team. And when it comes to releasing something, it's more things that go into consideration than just if it sounds good or not. It has to be right timing, the right marketing, right rollout, right, just the right place, right, right time, everything. So I think it's a matter of just strategizing and marketing, and of course not too much, because sometimes you have incidences or situations where it's like, okay, I haven't dropped in a while, but I want to be consistent, so I'll just drop this little, and you strategize that based on what's the strongest, what's this, what's that, what to get the audience dancing, what to get them mellow, cool, chill, so it's definitely some strategizing and critical thinking that goes into this, for sure, for me, at least now. But mostly you just gotta feel good. Mostly it has to resonate and be manifest, be motion, like to the point where if somebody hears it, um, they thinking about it afterwards, or they can still feel it afterwards. So
I can see that. To experience you is something different for sure.
appreciate you. Thank you.
Just sitting here and I'm all like, and you stop, why? Like, I'm all okay.
Talking about okay.
I wonder who he was talking about when he said that. Like,
Oh, that's always gonna be a question for any love song. Especially off my first album, I had a song called "Love Don't Cost a Thing," and my mom to my friends to everybody was asking me, "Who's that about? Who's that about?" Like, none of your business, nah. But nah, just like not you, but I was talking, to them.
no, I know you ain't say that to your mama.
Not my mama, but not my
You
mama.
about to be taking them out of here all your whole 19 years. Like,
I told my mama. I told her.
You better have talking about something. None of your business. You okay? Here lies Sage. He was a wonderful child. He sure was. Okay, so what if you had the opportunity to collaborate with somebody, dead or alive? Who would it be?
Okay. Ooh. I have to.
I'm right here. I mean,
you talking about musically or just general?
It doesn't matter. Whichever one you want to answer.
Even broader. Okay. I'm gonna say I'm gonna conduce it, and I'm gonna go specifically for music, Marvin Gaye. For acting, Pops, James Witherspoon from Friday.
Oh,
yeah. Just because I feel like that'd be like one of the most fun things in the world, just to experience a personality and an energy like that, and to create some work or some art, out of that would be crazy.
I think if I was ever asked the question, I would want Stevie Wonder.
Okay, it's a good one.
Layla Hathaway, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Acting,
Acting. Go ahead.
So many too. Acting.
Another one I would say for acting is Jamie Foxx. Just because
I thought, yes, Jamie. Yeah. I feel like with Jamie, he's the plug.
Yeah.
He really take, from the stories I've heard,
Mm.
he really take care of you and not just have, like, oh, here it is. No, he
Def-
really show you the ropes, make sure you good before he moves
yeah.
on.
Abs-
I think with him, um, I would love like Angela Bassett,
mm.
uh,
Mm.
like a veteran, but then like she can
Yeah.
pretty much do any type of role.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah. So,
That's a good pick. Angela Bassett. Yeah.
and again, shameless plug. I am
Mhm.
here if you need me.
For sure. For sure. So and the crazy part is I didn't even know that you did music. You talking about music?
I act too. I do the stuff.
Okay. 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 Act two. TOO. Okay. All right now.
So, since you didn't know,
hmm
I was in the chorus for Peerless Times.
Oh, okay. TJ Hempfield. Yeah,
Yes.
that's my dog.
And so in October, I get
hmm
to work with TJ again.
Okay.
He will be the director for a play that's written by Kim Brooks, called
hmm
He Saved.
Okay.
No, he's fine, but is he saved?
Mm,
So I'm playing a character
okay.
sort of like Madeira.
Okay. That's what's up. That's gonna be fun. I know.
And it has Brother Man from the Fifth Floor from Martin.
Wow. Yeah. I forgot his name. Yeah. Yeah. My
He's
dog.
in it. One of the he was from, I want to say maybe the first or second season of Sunday's Best.
Yeah.
Um, Thigpen, his last name, I think. Dathan. He's a really good singer for sure.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna
think
have
he
to.
acts too. But yeah, so that's happening in October.
Okay. Okay. So you got the motion, huh? No. No, that's good though. That's gonna be fun.
It is. I'm so excited. So again, as I state, you are around people that are super dope, and you have
Absolutely.
no clue and no idea who they are
Absolutely.
unless you go and support one another,
Mhm.
or you have conversations like these where you find out like, wow, you're doper than I thought you were.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you stated on here that you're a painter too.
Yes, ma'am. I am a painter. I started back like during quarantine because I had been dibbling and dabbling, just off the inspiration because my older brother used to paint. So once I started during quarantine, and I was like, oh, okay, I can actually go crazy even more or in even more depth on this. So I started just painting full time on the side. However you want to look at that.
So should I be asking the question, what don't you do?
No, don't ask that question because that's gonna be a long list of what I don't do.
So you
Pretty
dance?
list of what I do, but what I don't do is even longer. You
Do you dance?
I do.
What kind of dancing you do?
Um, like hip hop, animation, like tutting, jitting, isolation, all that type of stuff. I be getting my Sea Breezy on. No, I'm just but no, for real though. Yeah, I'm actually just now falling also back in love with dancing too. Just being a music
I can
lover.
see that. Like
Yeah,
I can,
yeah, yeah.
like you
It's
a whole graffiti bridge type dude. Like for real.
graffiti rich. For sure. I would definitely, yeah, maybe, yeah. Don't tell nobody. No, I'm just
Too late. Um, so for the rest of your life,
Mhm.
you have so much to go. What's your plans?
um, I think being this young, And knowing what I know, I could give you a whole rundown of like this and that, but considering where the world is at right now, listen, tomorrow is not promised to no man. So I think it's just about giving out the best energy and whatever you give it out that you can. So um, for me, it's music. That's my baby. I love music, and so I give 100% into that. And a part of that is doing for others what music did for me. Um, so that's why I want to reach as many people as I can. So that's really the goal, is just to reach as many people that I can with my music, and however that looks, um, is however that looks. Hopefully it's a very efficient and effective way. So, and of course it'll be positive, because that's who I am. Um, but I can't really, like, I could tell you like I want to do this and do that, like, and I want my own record label and I want this and I want that. But like I feel like if people get too caught up in what they want, they'll never be appreciative of what they have, and on how to work, on how to just keep working. Because if you get caught up, you're like, oh, I got this now, I got to put in this work, I got this. You get caught up in that and you lose sight of the diligence. So just trying to stay focused for
I
these next
feel
couple.
like I feel like you've been here before.
Maybe.
Because I just don't run across 19-year-olds who have this type of level-headed consciousness, right?
Absolutely.
Even to the point of my name is, or it means this,
Mhm.
at 19. Because most
Absolutely.
of the time we're living for us. We're selfish.
Mhm.
And the fact that you're not like that
Mhm.
is a testament again to your upbringing.
Absolutely.
That the true gentleman that
Thank
you
you.
are, I could tell.
Thank you.
Probably still believe in opening doors, and
For sure.
because even in the simplest things, it's queen this, queen that, and I'm all like,
She talking about the simplest things.
see,
You're a queen. You're a queen, man. You're a queen.
I was, I was like, okay, everything is queen. All right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When it comes across, it's like seeing a sunflower in the ghetto,
Mm. Hidden,
right?
yeah. Hidden gem, yeah. Yeah.
So
There's
either,
a lot of those, and it's a lot of those in the ghetto, though. That's what's crazy, you know?
but the thing is, when you see it,
Yeah, yeah.
you are conscious and
Mm,
not just going with the flow. Most people will stop and look and
mm,
be like, "Oh, that's beautiful." Like,
mm,
but look around where you are. But this sunflower right here got
mm-hmm,
all of my attention.
mm,
I don't want
mm,
to leave this spot,
yeah.
but now it's something that's etched in my brain.
Mm.
You are my sunflower.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
I'm gonna mess you up. Oh, I'm gonna mess you up. So I didn't know I was gonna get punched like I did when I was sitting there in my chair, like, okay, who is this?
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's easy to, with the locks and all this type of stuff and the way I dress, but I think I definitely do, I would say, have a very old soul, just knowing me. But like I know that I also hung around a lot of OGs and a lot of older people and
Mature.
wisdom, yeah, wise people, and wisdom and
Okay, so
understanding.
101,
Yeah.
not older people.
Yeah, seasoned. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, because I know you guys take offense to that, even though we don't
Oh,
mean it like
wait,
that.
time out.
No,
Wait,
because I've had that
who is
experience
y'all?
multiple
First
times.
of all, who is y'all?
Seasoned or experienced people, like you said. I know y'all have. 'Cause
I'm just saying,
what I'm saying is, I've used the term older before, and I've had that same reaction from
clean
someone
it up now. Clean it
in the
up.
same age range. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Swim up out of there.
Hanging around with seasoned people. Um, I think definitely gave me a sound mind and just to like wake up and be conscious of where you are, and what's going on, and not caught up in the fantasy. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You almost put me in a category with the old folks. I heard you.
Nah, I wasn't trying to do that. Nah, I wasn't trying to do that. And
Uh-huh.
I apologize if that's how you took it, but what I was saying earlier is you're not the first person to act like that. Get that reaction. So I have to be conscious of what I use, the word that I
Okay, I forgive you this time.
use.
So now that we have heard the singer, we have heard the songwriter, we've heard your journey into. So, what instruments do you play?
I play drum set, all percussion, piano, guitar, electric guitar, and bass guitar. Learning the trumpet. The trumpet is a whole different beast. And then after that, probably learn like the sax or something, and then that might be it. Because if you learn the trumpet and saxophone, that covers a lot of other instruments too.
Okay. So, I had Booster on Tuesday, and he has a similar story to you
Mhm,
when it comes to DSA,
mhm,
band, saxophone, things of that nature. And I'm like, here we are, great young musicians here in the city of Detroit, pumping out from DSA, and really making a mark in this industry
mhm,
of positive vibes.
mhm.
Um, I appreciate it for the simple fact that, again, we have young Black men on the positive side versus seeing them in the news or going to a morgue.
Right.
Have a great team of people, the village, around them so they can be successful. So, what does the village look like for you?
Um, I think the village is anybody with good energy and who fights for love. Because to be in a world where the balance is just is really off, in terms of the negative and positive, charge. People, everybody doing the same thing, everybody thinking the same way, everybody distracted by the same type of stuff. And so when you run into somebody that has the same type of energy and love and creative, mind or mind set period, you want to gravitate to those people because those are the people that you can build with, and that's not going to hold you back. So I think that's what a village looks like for me. Just people who are wholeheartedly and commonly um, for one cause, which is love.
Love it is.
Yeah, all the way,
Absolutely.
love.
Um, what was the one song that you did at the vibe session? Um,
I think I did a few. Can't remember. You remember how it went?
I know it had the crowd participation. They were repeating you,
Hmm.
if I'm not mistaken.
That could also be anything too, because crowd participation you could throw in anywhere, you know, any song. Um, I don't, I don't know. I'll have to hear like a snippet of it if you remember, so I can be like, oh, that's the song.
I think I did. I record it. I think I did.
Yeah.
Um, well, do another snippet of another song.
Uh, let's see. You have so much potential. You shine so bright every day. Tell yourself you are beautiful every morning you wake. You can be anything that you want. You can go any place. Don't let nothing, no nothing, no nothing, no get in your way. It's Emerald City from the album.
Okay, what's the name of the album again?
The album is called Portals with Kai J. So just look up Sage Portals. Really, probably look that up and it'll come up.
Okay, Sage. Said Sage Portal 3.
No, not 3. Just Sage Portals.
Is that what you said?
Yep, Sage Portals.
Um,
Yep. Some video or trailer or something should pop up to take you right to my if you're on YouTube, it should take you right to my page. But yeah, just look up Sage Portals, and it should pop up. But if you want the like official, it's Sage Portals with Kai J. That's the um lady, the girl, the young woman that was narrating through my album. She's also from DSA. So Sage Portals
mhm.
with Kai J. You know, I'm gonna put it in the chat so you can see.
So is any of your painting for sale?
Absolutely. I got 2 paintings from my last collection because I'm about to start a new collection. So I got 2 paintings from my last collection that are up for sale right now. They about to go fast, so if you want them, get them. You know, any minute now. So and then I do oil paintings. So like
Oil
land
painting?
oil paintings, yeah. So like nature and landscapes, mountains, skies, and clouds and oceans and stuff.
Hmm. That's great for an earth sign.
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
Wait. Oh, are you an earth sign?
I am.
Oh, alrighty. That's what's up. I think I'm an air sign. Am I?
Uh,
I think I'm an air sign. I believe so. Yeah, but you should definitely get into painting if you're interested. I'm about to start. Well, I'm working on classes because I was able to teach my first class at my old school, and some parents and students and stuff came out, and I got some great feedback, and I enjoyed it. You know, I enjoyed teaching, so I think
the closest thing I got to it was what? Paint with a twist.
oh,
Um,
yeah. I
uh,
mean, but if you got a good teacher though, and if you put in the effort and you practice, you know, you can get anything. So
wow.
yeah.
Yeah. I think all around, like just being in a place of safety,
Mm-hmm.
a place of peace, you can pretty much create anything.
Absolutely.
And with a person who is one with nature, you pretty much can just sit back and just let it flow.
Absolutely.
I never thought about painting, but as far as song writing, music, I just really the last year got into acting,
Mm-hmm.
um, and it just does something for me to transform.
Mm-hmm.
And the other part is modeling.
Okay.
So that builds, confidence. I recommend person to do it at least once, and I got the bug. I don't do it as often, but it is a confidence booster for me.
Okay. That's good.
So again, it's awesome and great to meet another creator,
Absolutely.
and to see that the future is in great hands with a person like you.
Definitely.
So
I mean, yeah. That's a lot of pressure to say it like that, you know.
no pressure. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, the people hopefully who I invite in my circle or who I meet that's like minded as well, we gonna forge a better future.
Absolutely. So I do have some church announcements. So you guys govern yourself accordingly.
Wow.
So in October of last year, I was able to put out my first single book called The Blueprints Guys Design. It is on Amazon. So you can go support. You can put in the title, put in the code, put in my name, Camila Foster, and it will come up. If you want to continue to help push this out, this actual show, my goal is to get to TV, to be the next of the new improved light skinned Ellen DeGeneres.
I wasn't expecting that one.
I'm sure you wasn't. You can cash at me at $Sunshine Kamilah, KAMILAH. That is how you really spell my name. But on Facebook, it is Sunshine KAMELA. That's how you pronounce my name. But that right there is how you spell it. AC's Teas, my girl Lita Cotton. On Facebook, she's AYECEE. The best ginger and turmeric tea you will ever taste in your entire life. I don't know what she does to it, but
turmeric tea? What is? I ain't gonna lie. I'm not hip. I ain't gonna lie to the turmeric tea. Not ginger tea, you know what I'm saying, because the vocals, but
they do both. Natural anti-inflammatories, all of that good healing, immune system, you name it.
It does the body good.
Yes, healing properties. Yeah. So please call her 313-380-0321. You will not, I promise you. You won't be disappointed. I promise you. Take my word for it. If you want some breakfast food from the west side of Detroit, this place right here, Waffle Cafe Detroit, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., 18685 Livernois, phone number 313-739-6308. Listen, the weekends, I travel to the west side just to get some waffles. It's the maple and bacon for me with some lavender lemonade. And I have to get 2 cups because that one ain't gonna make it. Last time I went, I experienced the shrimp wraps. It didn't make it out the building.
Okay.
And the good thing about the Waffle Cafe place, there's a place where you can actually create your own waffle. And they have a decent sized menu and it's not expensive. Please go support Black owned Waffle Cafe Detroit. Amen.
Amen.
This show has been sponsored by Blacktop Streetball Association, BTSBA. Yes, main event from AN1. This is his baby. I know him personally.
That's actually pretty dope.
What?
I play a little, you know. I mean, I don't really talk. You know?
The tour is starting soon. Okay. They're getting back out here.
Oh,
So
I didn't know that.
listen,
That's
fresh
pretty
off the
lit.
press, sir. What?
Oh wow, that's pretty. So is that an exclusive? Is that?
What?
All right.
I told
That's,
you
that's pretty
the
crazy. Like,
gems around here, you just don't even know until
so
you have a
Professor
conversation.
Allen.
You
Okay.
don't never know who I know, huh?
Skip to my. Okay.
It's a
You know, I know a little
Malone,
something. I know a little something.
Professor, Hot Sauce,
Yeah.
High
RP,
Octane, half man,
RP
half
Escalade.
amazing, all
Yeah.
in my phone.
Wow.
So yeah, you can go to their website, btsba.com. Look at the tour. It is starting in August.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
We
gonna
gonna
have to.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love to go see N1 for sure.
What? Yeah, it's gonna be something different. Yeah, so this is sponsored by Main Event Black Top Street Ball Association. I am a part of that. So again, it's on and popping.
Yeah.
Alpha and Omega Naturals, who are getting my scalp back together. All natural. And I'm telling you, this woman products have been growing my hair and get me back to my natural curl. My mom's hair completely had fell out. My mom's hair is growing back. Alpha and Omega Naturals.com. Please support Black owned. And I am not just promoting it because I'm close to her, but I do use the product myself. Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Book also have an event space, 23120 Coolidge Highway on Oak Park, 313-469-2943. Again, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for Book, Larry Book Phillips suggesting to me to do podcasting. So why not support him as he has always supported me? That's what the Village is about, right?
Absolutely.
Again, wafflecafedetroit.com. Please go support. I want you guys to go support Sage on all platforms. Please. IG, Twitter, wherever he is, music. I need you guys to go support this young man. He has a bright future, he has a bright present and a future. So again, he is out here spreading all good energy.
Okay.
So let's get behind him. In his movies as well as his music. What was the name of the movies that you were in?
The first movie was Come Back Home. The second and third movie isn't released yet, but the second movie is coming this August, August 12th. Survival as a Ghostwriter.
So you guys, I want you to, pay attention. Again, once he give me the information that is released, I'm gonna let you guys know to go and support him. Again, thank you. These have been the church announcements. Of course, govern yourself accordingly. And last but not least, Sage, do you have anything that you want to say to the people?
First off, I want to say again, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. Follow me again at SAG3_ on Instagram. Sage Pickens on Facebook. Sage on Twitter. Sage Hills. On TikTok, sorry, and then Sage Reloaded on Twitter. Thank y'all. Hopefully, I'll see y'all in the future. Peace and love.
And you will. Again, remember that this show, Keeping Real Conversations, goes live every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Please support that. We want to, again, get this show numbers up so we can eventually get to TV. That is the goal. Also, just to support every guest that comes on. When I tell you the gems that we get on here, Don't be surprised that you'll see them on the biggest platforms, because I believe in them. And if I have anything to do with it, I'm going to make sure that they are supported by the world, because they need to be. Again, thank you to Robert Jeffries for the theme song to my to the show. Please like, share, subscribe, go to the YouTube channel, tell somebody about the show, so we can vibe out. Again, I will see you guys on Tuesday, writing with the sun, with another guest that we gonna keep it real with. And it's been a wonderful night with Sage. I appreciate you, sir, and we'll keep up with you. Again, I believe in 6 degrees of separation. You're literally one person away, one advice away, one help away from where you need to be in your destiny, proven over and over again. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Peace.